I hope you're all well in whatever part of the world you're in. This is a picture of Farewell Spit on the 25th of July 2016 in New Zealand, or as we say in Australia, across the Dutch. To all my bros over there, hope you're all well. And this is a special mention to a lovely lady called Colleen. Right. I'm going to show you something that is quite relevant. So, what I want everyone to do is to push their screen back to 90 degrees and you'll be able to see what I'm going to show you a lot better. What actually caught my attention as I was watching this was the time of the sun coming up, and we've got the usual nothing, and then boom, boom, massive sunlight, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. Right, but what I'd like to do is draw your attention to, I can't move the mouse on this, so draw your attention to the circle in the front of the sun, directly in front of the sun. See that circle? Well, what's unusual about that circle is that it doesn't move. If you look to the right, just to the right of it, you'll see a lens flare there, little red lens flare. So just keep watching. See the lens flares now? But notice how the white hologram type thing doesn't move in front of the sun. Doesn't move at all. Watch. Just keep watching, it doesn't move. You can even see it's still there. See that? So then you start to wonder, why is that like that? It caught my attention. Well, I'm going to show you to what it is. So, if you notice the lens flares to the right, the purple one and the red one, and then the hologram in front of the sun. Notice the sun, the crescent around the sun, which is white and then a pink top. Have a look at the pink top at 2 o'clock in a minute. Now, to do this, you're going to have to push your screen back to a 45-degree angle, or even more if you can at the moment. And at the 2 o'clock position, you should just be starting to see a hologram. You see it now? But what caught my attention was that if you look at the sun and the hologram, you notice that it's the actual crescent starts to bend a bit. You notice that? Like it's perfect all the way around until the 2 o'clock position, and then it starts to bend. Keep watching. Can you see it now? See the sphere? That is causing the reflection in the front of the sun. The reason I know that is because of the fact that they're both the same size, almost exactly the same size. So, what that is actually, see the clouds in front of it? Like I said, if you put it back at 45 degrees, you see it better. You see the clouds in front of it? And guess what? It doesn't move. See the lens flares moving in the front of the screen? Watch them, they move. If I move that, they move away like they should. Also, see the one in the top corner here, view other cameras? Look there, there's another sphere there, but watch it. Sorry, this thing's playing up as well. Doesn't really go anywhere either, which is interesting. It just stays there. So let's keep an eye on this one at 2 o'clock. Can you see it? Just there at 2 o'clock. say 2:30. See the cloud, wispy cloud just goes straight over the top of it. Well, what that means, folks, that is a massive object, by the way. That's huge. Compared to the sun, it's about half the size of the sun going on that, on the parameters of the sun. So you're talking a bloody huge object. Can you see that? Absolutely massive. That is what's causing that reflection in front of the sun. Now, watch this. Keep an eye on that spot at 2 o'clock where the wispy clouds are now. You see it? Alright. Keep an eye on that spot. You can still see it even at this time of the day. If you know where you're looking, you can still see it. The reason I'm showing you this is because it's only available for one day and they delete it. But you can still see it. Sorry. You can still see it there. And there's another one up here. See that one? That wasn't one of the original ones. The other one was down here. You see it? It's massive. Absolutely massive. It is huge, folks. Honestly, it's bloody massive. Now, the reason why we're seeing that like that is because that it is either behind, to the right and beside the sun, or to the right and just behind the sun. Hence the reason why it's giving off that reflection. Which you can clearly see in the front of the sun. You can see it quite clearly now, you know where it is. Doesn't move with the sun, it just stays in the same spot. Now you know it's there. You can go all the way around to the other side. And you can still see it. It's not your imagination, you can actually see it. You put the screen back a bit, you can actually see the outline of it. Interesting, eh? Okay, well that's that one. Sorry, this might take a while. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to do a miracle here. Finally. Okay. Wellington, 25th July 2016. We're going to go right back to this morning. Hopefully, and I do mean this, hopefully you'll see what I see. Right, this is going to be really hard because I can't, excuse me, I can't move the mouse without moving the picture. So what I'm going to do is hopefully get you guys to see things. I'll point to the spot and then we'll go back, okay? Right. First of all, keep looking here. Okay? Now, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go to 6:10. Can you see that blue spot? In that spot that I just told you to look at? And also, if you look at the 6:10 a.m., look across, and you should see a flying orb in the sky with a big trail behind it. I have no idea what that is, but it's there. Now, if you also keep looking, just below that one, you'll see another planet there. You see it? Might take you a while to go through it and have a look at it. Okay, but you still got the pink, blue spot just above that point where I showed you. You've now got another one just to the right of 6:20, just below it. Just look to your right. You see it? Okay, now you can see it. See the object there, and the pink, the blue planet just there. Now the lights come up, they've gone white and white. Keep looking. It's amazing, isn't it? They just disappear. But have a look at the cloud, how red it is, and then notice just on the whisper of the cloud at the bottom, there's an object stuck in the middle of the clouds. I have no idea what that is, but it's there. Big round object. If anyone knows what that is, just let us know. But that planet is still there. You can see it, but it's very dim. Now, if you look to that spot on the right that I said the blue planet was, if you look just up and to the left a bit, you'll see another planet there. 2 planets there actually. And remember, just keep your screens back tilted slightly and you'll see it's not clouds, there's a planet and a smaller planet like a moon with it. You see it now? Stands out like proverbial, the Mutt's proverbials at a Christmas party. And see where my arrow is? If you just look to the right of the arrow, you'll see that planet still there. Then if you look over to the right, you can actually see, follow the line of the hill, and you'll see it dip down where I told you to look before. If you look just to the right of that, you'll see it, the little blue planet there. Can't miss it. Now can you see the planets? Very interesting, folks. Okay, folks. So this is Kaiteri Beach. I think that's the way you say it. Now, if you look to your horizon here, you see that. Sorry. See that round, those round objects there? There's one there, and there's one there. They're not clouds, folks. You can actually only see them because of the pink and the blue of the sky. They're actually standing out. Although that's more the sunset than anything else. What I wanted to highlight in this one was there's two red orbs just here. You see them? Look. Oh, there's three. 1, 2, 3. See that? Really unusual. Now this is a picture of Wellington that I was showing you before. That's the planet that I was talking about, just there. That's the other one just there. You can see those now that the sun's just come up. You see that planet there? Just there? The other one's up here. You should be able to see the blue one just there. That's the most important one. The blue planet just there. Really blue. And the other one's up here, as you can see. But there is other ones here. Just can't see them at the moment. You see that blue now? Excuse me. See that blue object? Yeah, you can see it now. And that is a planet with a shower thing behind it, whatever that is. Looks like a meteor. Looks like two, doesn't it? One there and one there. It's definitely two, isn't it? It's not one. So you got one there, and you got one there going that way. Both go in the same direction. So I got a frog in my throat, right? That one, and you've got another ball there that you can quite clearly see with another tail coming out of it, back of it. And then you can also see that planet that I was talking about. And let's expand that blue one, see where we go. Now you can see it. Wait a minute, where did that go? You see it there? There she blows. Just there, look at it. Sitting all out on its own. A big blue planet. Can't miss it. Here's one I recorded earlier. Okay, folks. Well, this is another picture that we took that I was talking to Strop about. It was just unusual, extremely unusual actually. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Oh, well, folks, here we go. I just thought I'd have a bit of fun. Seeing that it's all fun anyway, isn't it really? The national debt of New Zealand is currently New Zealand dollars. That's a lot. For New Zealand, how the friggin' hell are they gonna pay that back? Just in case you don't know, folks, there's only a couple of million New Zealanders and there's about 20 million sheep. So unless the sheep start paying taxes, they're never going to pay that back. Jeez, I didn't realise it was that bad. Holy shit. Let's do this. Wow, it is bad, isn't it? I only did that because I just thought that New Zealanders were feeling a little bit left out because I put the Australian one up last week, which was so close to 6 trillion, it's not funny. 6 trillion, folks. And we're not even sure if that totals all the bonds and derivatives. There's no derivatives on there, obviously, but so, jeez, that's a lot. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Ah, we beat you by 1. Always beating you, of course we are. Australia's always better than New Zealand doing that sort of stuff. So here's the $6 trillion debt. There's the New Zealand billions of dollars of debt, which can never be paid back, ever. It's impossible. There's only about, I don't know, 500,000 people in New Zealand that actually pay tax. And here's Australia's, and there's only about 1 million people that actually pay full tax in Australia. Full tax. So we're screwed. This is the latest that's going on in the world stock market. And you might have noticed that they always have crashes on one side and the other side will just make it over the line because of their plunge protection teams who will pump millions or trillions of dollars, billions of dollars into the stock market each day to keep it afloat, which is criminal. It's actually criminal. They're not supposed to do that, but they're doing it anyway. With or without us. Okay, earthquakes. Let's refresh this baby and see where we're at. I shudder to think. This may take a while. Okay, this is set for Australia only at the moment, I think, for the last 30 days. And, you know, there's been a shitload. Look at all the significance. and you'll be surprised by the strength of some of them. Jeez, that's incredible, isn't it? Now, let's go to this one. Let's go to strain and region. Last 30 days. Well, there's one I didn't know about. That one. That's because it only just happened. Ooh, that's not good. So that happened today, tonight. 1858. Western Indian Antarctic Ridge. 6.1, and we didn't hear anything about it, folks. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Look, and there's these ones as well. So there's that one there. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is only... Look at that. What's this? They're saying that one. Or are they not? Let's see. Must be further down the line. There's been not one report about these at all, folks, that I've seen. Nothing. Here you go. 5.1. So you wouldn't even know where they were if you weren't looking for them. Can't even see them on there. That's bad, isn't it? And they didn't even tell us. Look at the size of some of these earthquakes. Okay. You know, one day these are gonna go kabang, or one of these, and we're gonna get a massive wave flying at us, and they're not even gonna tell us. This is the American USGS, and it's scary as hell anyway. Look at this. Look at the ring of fire. I've set this for the last 30 days, magnitude 2.5 or plus. You can see it there. Look at the collection of earthquakes around this area now. It's massive. But look at the ring of fire. It is on fire from New Zealand up. Especially around this area, around Australia at the top. It's absolutely going off big time. I wonder if these will show up on the Australian one. Let's go and do that. Only one. Wonder what the size of that was. Let's see. Not even coming up. Must have been right at the beginning of the month then. Anyway, let's go to our good friends at Zero Hedge. Just point out these two. The subprime US economy disintegrating due to subprime auto, housing, bond, and energy debt. That's a great read if you want to read it. And this one over here, it begins, Dutch Bank ABN AMRO will charge negative interest rates on deposits. So you now have to pay them if you want to put your money in the bank. Does that sound ridiculous to anyone else but me? That's just crazy. Here in Australia, I meant to say as well, they're talking about dropping this to 1%, 1.5 or 1.2 or 1%. You can't make this shit up, folks. Alright, I'm going to show you a picture. An interesting picture. From my good mate Matt in England. He sent me a picture today. And it'll take a while to load up. But he said to me, oh, you know, have a look at the horizon sort of thing. Not realising that he actually had a still shot of all these planets. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and isn't this one interesting? Look at that. This is from webcams to Mexico. No, I won't go any more than that. You see that one? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember I was saying that one that I showed you, it had that going exactly like that. That's what caught my attention. I think that gives you some sort of proof that there's something there. That's not dirt on the lens, folks. And as I said to you before, this is the northern hemisphere. The one I showed you was up this side, so this would be right, probably. Notice how they look black? Well, that's because they're in front of the sun, not behind the sun or beside the sun. Clearly see it. Things are getting interesting, folks. Very interesting. Okay, folks. I'm going to finish up. Know that you're all in my thoughts and prayers. It's very obvious to me that we can see in every picture that I get these days, there's some sort of planet or an orb or an anomaly. So there's something coming our way, folks. Get ready, prepare. Okay, and let's finish with the Lord's Prayer. The King James Version, KJV. Read along with me if you want. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. God bless you all, folks. Please get ready. Please prepare. I promised you a prepping video, but every time I go to do one, people send me stuff that I think's relevant for you guys to see. So I send it to you guys. But I promise you I'll start doing more prepping videos. Okay? God's love.